This calendar shows the season of Lent. See, Lent starts on Wednesday, and then we went the first week of Lent, and now we're actually the third week of Lent, the second Sunday. So now we're on Monday. Now look over here. This is the second Sunday, third, fourth, fifth, sixth is Palm Sunday. And then here's Easter. See that? Okay, so we're right here, the third week of Lent on a Monday. This is the aftermath of my last refeeding. Look, I had these cans of tuna and water. They're chicken sea tuna and water. These are only 100 calories each. I don't know if you can see that. See, 100 calories. Then I had authentic Korean kimchi. Mild. I should have got the spicy. If you look on the back here, there's 14 servings times 15 calories per serving. That works out to 210 calories. I had 4 of those. I had my Kalamata olives. Here's my container. I actually had 2 of these. This is where my chicken that I had on Friday. I had 10 chicken wings on Friday. And I discovered something really interesting. Look, here's Booby's sauerkraut. Now look at the calories on this. See that? 0 calories. So I ate my, I've been eating sauerkraut, and I consider that you can eat sauerkraut, I've discovered, and still be fasting. So what happened was I was going to go to the doctor on Tuesday, so, and I was getting down, I was within 2 pounds of a refeed. So I ordered a bunch of food. And then when I got back from the doctor, I was all stressed out. And well, actually back from another thing that I went to before I went to the doctor. And I was all stressed out, and there was this food. So I started eating, and I ate some kimchi, and I ate some tuna. And I actually had a 2-day refeed. And that's when I gained back a bunch of weight. I gained back 8 pounds before I went in to see the doctor. Hey, let's go over the numbers for this week. Now look, I wrote this a long time ago. This is week 10, and my target is 192 pounds. Now the way you calculate that is I started out 10 weeks ago at 212 pounds, and I take off 2 pounds a week. So 10 weeks minus 2 pounds a week, that's 20 pounds. So this week, I don't want to go over 192 pounds. And I got the dates here. Now, you don't want to go over 192. So when do you eat? So I got a feeding trigger of 182. And this is my emergency. This is a safety thing. I don't want to go. I don't want to, I don't want to lose more than 2 pounds a week. So if I get under 182, that means I have to eat because I don't want to lose more than 2 pounds a week. Okay, now this week's MAC, that's just to be determined. Now, look at this. Last week's minimum. Now see that? That's 185.8, and that was Tuesday at 10 a.m. That's the least I weighed this last week. I got down to 185.8. Now, this is something I made up a long time ago. I take the minimum amount I weighed during a week, and then I round it up, right? And that gives me my base, right? So my base weight is 186, and that the change in base, I can tell how much I lost last week. So the base the week before was 189, and it went down to 186. So that means last week I kind of lost 3 pounds, but the week before that I didn't lose any base to base, right? So Sunday morning, when I first started counting this, I weighed 191.6 pounds. Now, I've added something new here. See this 184 pounds? My feeding trigger, if I get down to 182, I have to eat. But when I get down to 184, then it's time for me to have a little snack, but not a very big one, right? Because and the way I arrived at that number is my base is, see my base here is 186. So when I get 2 pounds below my base, I have a snack. And hopefully a snack will keep me, I'll have a small stack so I don't go over 192, but that'll keep me not losing drastic weight because I was really overweight for this week. So then I started recording my weights as I went along. Monday morning at 8 a.m., I weighed, this is a nice round number. I weighed 188.8 pounds this morning. So that's how my weight is doing this week. And the point of all this is, I know all these numbers look confusing and it's hard to keep track of all this, but the point is, carefully, if you want to lose weight, carefully track your weight. Write down, every time you go to the bathroom, write down how much you weigh and keep track of it. And that way you'll be in touch with your weight and you'll monitor it carefully and you'll be able to get control of it, hopefully, if you're disciplined. So anyway, that's my report for Monday on the 3rd week of Lent. Nobody got back to me if my dietitian is an evil demon sent by Satan trying to lure me away from fasting during Lent or not. So I can assume if she wasn't an evil demon sent by Satan, if she was truly from God, then God would have sent somebody to verify that. I don't want to tempt God or ask for a sign, but I'm eating my sauerkraut and I looked it up and it says that sauerkraut is just chock full of potassium and magnesium, which is what I need. I've been low in potassium and magnesium. So I'm getting my vegetables. I'm just not getting any calories with them. And I do one other thing. I have a cup of coffee and I put a little sugar in it. I get so I'm getting 25 grams of sugar, 25 grams of carbs, including sugar per day out of my sweetener. It's actually 25 I'm getting 250 calories a day from my sweetener that I put in my coffee. And out of that, I get 25 grams of sugar. So I'm not totally fasting, but on a diet of sauerkraut and coffee with a little bit of sweetener, 250 calorie a day diet, I am going to be losing weight. That's going to put me at a calorie deficit because I'm sure that my basal metabolic rate is more than 250 calories a day. So I am going to be losing weight. Hopefully I can stay below my targets.